Hi, my name is John. I live at the Center SF in San Francisco, where I met Eric. I've known Eric for a couple of years, and I've known him to be an incredibly talented counselor and healing practitioner. The first thing that brought me to go see Eric was trying to find some freedom in my relationship with my partner and trying to find some closure on ideas and patterns that I've had since as long as I can remember. And so what Eric really did for me was open up huge channels of empathy and compassion for my partner and for myself by giving us the opportunity to see the world through the other person's eye and role play and understand what another person's emotional process and another person's emotional needs might be. Eric is also really talented at choosing the specific modality that each person might need. He's got a wealth of knowledge and an entire library of tools and tips to offer, and depending on what each person needs, he'll cater specifically to them. So no session with Eric is quite the same every time you do it. And I also really appreciated being able to be outside and be in nature and get the body moving, because I strongly believe that there's a link between movement and thinking. And so we really got a chance to have really non-traditional experiences with counseling, but in a lot of ways because they were non-traditional, and in a lot of ways because they were catered specifically to me, I found them to be really successful. And in my session with Eric, I really got a chance to see the areas where I was continually living through these patterns, and he gave me a really great opportunity to see that in myself and try to reframe my perspective so that I might approach problems in life differently. And I really got a lot of closure on some of the ways in which I talk down to myself and treat myself, and the ways in which I will focus on certain ideas that are actually defeating as opposed to uplifting. And so what Eric really did for me was allow me to consider the ways in which I might want to be as uplifted as I can, and really try to consider the ways to really raise my vibration so that I'm not keeping myself locked down or limited. So which brings me to, I think, one of the last things I want to say about Eric is that I've known him to be an incredible manifester, and I've known him to be somebody that really truly speaks about being able to align yourself with a certain vibration and frequency of the universe, and by doing that, opening yourself up for the possibility that the universe has in store for you. And so I've really seen Eric literally tune himself to the specific vibration that he wants, and then actually manifest those things in his life. And I'm really inspired by that, and we got a chance to do some of that work in our session. And I know that the next session I have with Eric, I will specifically ask for that again, the ability to manifest the things that I want in my life. So thank you, Eric, for all the things that you've done, not just for me, but for all the people that are in our community who are here missing you. And we know you're doing amazing things over there. And if anybody who is considering having a session with Eric, you should definitely do it, because Eric will change your life, and Eric will provide you some of the things that you might not have known you needed, but you suddenly will realize that your life is the better because of it. So thank you, and take care.